Angel Reese last night gave us one for the ages. This is her greatest work of them all. And man, she has given us quite a selection to choose from. They are calling this her magnum opus of missed layups. Damn. Angel, it's just one of these. That's it. Inside.
They're calling it the worst layup attempt in WNBA history. And honestly, when you watch the full sequence, it's hard to argue. But here's what makes this story bigger than just one missed shot. This happened on Barbie night, Angel Reese's third Barbie night in her WNBA career, and she's now 0-3 on those nights, with each loss more embarrassing than the last.
Lord, we're gonna start over here. We're gonna start over here. Angel Reese hits a layup and starts talking trash. She's down 20 points. Let's see. Angel Reese, off the dribble, post up. Damn, elbow to the face. Yep, talk that trash. Talk that shit. And if you look at the scoreboard, it's 66-45. 66-45. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, here we go. One more time. Post up in the lane, elbow to the face.
Let's establish the context here. This isn't just about one bad game. Angel Reese has built a pattern on Barbie nights specifically. July 2024, loss to the Fever, 98-81. Then another loss to the Fever, 97-98. And now this disaster against the Las Vegas Aces, down 109-87. The Sky moved her to State Farm Arena, gave her the big stage, and she delivered the worst performance yet, down 21 points. And she's out here throwing elbows and talking trash to Stephanie Talbot like they're winning.
The worst layup attempt in Angel Reese's history. Of the thousands that we have to choose from, they are deeming this the worst bloopy of all time. Wow. Let's take a look. Off the backboard, pass to herself. Oh, Angel Reese is one step ahead. And then she makes a layup. Thank goodness. Look at her, folks. This might be the most embarrassing part of it all. This is terrible.
Watch her teammates' reaction to that layup. That's not celebration. That's pity. They're cheering because they have to, because the cameras are on them. Because what else are you supposed to do when your star player just bounced a layup off the backboard to herself? This is the kind of moment that defines a struggling season. The Sky are getting demolished by A'ja Wilson and the Aces, and the only highlight they can manufacture.
2024, 100-81 loss to the Fever. 97-98, loss to the Fever. 2026, 109-87 loss versus the... Wow, you thought you were... You know what? We're tired of getting our ass whooped by the Fever every time. We're tired of getting our ass whooped by Caitlin Clark. She just comes in Barbie night, beats shit down her leg. We're tired of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to move to the State Farm Arena. We're going to give you a big arena, but we're going to give you A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces. And then A'ja Wilson says, oh, damn. Oh, you're going to meet Barbie night now? This is like them running a race and running the Beat Angel Reese on Barbie night race. And Caitlin Clark is carrying the baton. And then what she did, she just handed that baton off to A'ja Wilson. A'ja Wilson said, thank you. Bop, bop, bop.
But the on-court performance is only half the story. After the game, Angel Reese made a claim in the press conference that immediately got fact-checked into oblivion. She said there weren't black Barbie dolls when she was growing up. Not just that there weren't many, or that they were hard to find. She claimed they didn't exist at all. Angel Reese was born in 2002. Let's talk about what was actually available in toy stores during her childhood.
Nails and hair. Fake nails and fake hair? Is that what you're talking about? I had to. You know what, folks? That's my bad. That's my bad. I'm trying to be a better person. I should have just left that one to myself. You know what I mean? I should have just let that one sit internally.
Honestly, I didn't have a lot of dolls because I didn't have dolls that really looked like me much, and that's why I kind of really wanted to make sure that super intentional because now that they have a doll that looks like you, and nails and hair, but also you can be a killer on the court as well. So that was something that was important for me.
Oh, you mean like curly hair? Okay, my bad. It was still funny.
The first official black Barbie was released by Mattel in 1980. That's 22 years before Angel Reese was born. Christy, Barbie's black friend, entered the market in 1968. American Girl introduced Addie Walker in 1993. And here's the kicker. In 1998, 4 years before Reese was even born, Mattel was already selling black basketball-playing Barbie dolls in authentic WNBA uniforms. By the time Angel Reese was old enough to walk through a toy aisle, black dolls had existed for decades, with different skin tones, careers, fashion lines, and athletic identities.
It's fake victimhood. 1980. The first official black doll named Barbie was released by Mattel. Wow. 1967-68, Mattel previously released black dolls in the Barbie product line, such as Colored Francie and Christy. Shout out to Christy. Shout out to Christy Size. We lost a good one. We lost a good one out there. But they were introduced as friends of Barbie rather than bearing the Barbie name herself. Here we go. Angel Reese claiming she never had Barbie.
I worked at Toys R Us during Angel Reese's childhood. I'm 8 years older than her. When she was walking through those aisles, there were black Barbie dolls, black Monster High dolls, black American Girl dolls, black Cabbage Patch Kids, black Baby Alive dolls. The selection was extensive. This isn't a matter of opinion or personal experience. This is verifiable retail history. The dolls existed. They were on shelves. They were marketed. They were purchased by millions of families.
Born, Mattel was already selling black basketball-playing Barbie dolls in authentic NBA uniforms. By the time Angel Reese was old enough to walk through a toy aisle, black dolls had already existed for decades with different skin tones, hairstyles, careers, fashion lines, and athletic identities. Maybe none of the available dolls felt personally meaningful to her, but that is very different from suggesting they did not exist. They did, long before Angel Reese was born. This is another example of a personal anecdote being repackaged into sweeping cultural grievance that falls apart the moment anyone checks the timeline. The irony is almost perfect. A black basketball Barbie existed before Angel. Damn. Maybe that's the excuse her mother gave her on why she didn't buy her any dolls.
So why does this matter beyond just correcting the record? Because Angel Reese is repackaging a personal anecdote into a sweeping cultural grievance that falls apart the moment anyone checks the timeline. Maybe her mother didn't buy her dolls. Maybe none of the available dolls felt personally meaningful to her. That's fine. That's her experience. But that's very different from suggesting they didn't exist. And when you make that claim publicly, after a humiliating loss, on a night specifically designed to celebrate Barbie, you're going to get fact-checked hard. The irony is almost perfect. A black basketball Barbie existed before Angel Reese was born. The representation she claims was missing had already been on store shelves for years. And instead of acknowledging that progress, or talking about how representation has improved even further since her childhood, she chose to erase that history entirely. That's not empowering. That's dishonest. Here's what makes this particularly frustrating. The WNBA has real issues worth discussing: pay equity, media coverage, investment in marketing, expansion opportunities. These are substantive conversations that deserve attention. But when players make easily disprovable claims about their childhood, it undermines the credibility of legitimate grievances. It gives critics ammunition to dismiss real problems as manufactured victimhood. Angel Reese had a platform after that game. She could have talked about what went wrong on the court, how the team plans to improve, what adjustments they need to make. Instead, she pivoted to a false narrative about dolls that took about 30 seconds to debunk on Google. That's a choice, and it's a bad one. The pattern here is concerning. 0-3 on Barbie nights, talking trash while down 21 points, throwing elbows and picking up technical fouls in blowout losses, and then following it up with historically inaccurate claims in the press conference. This isn't the profile of a player who's focused on winning. This is someone more concerned with narrative control than basketball fundamentals. Compare that to how Caitlin Clark handled her rookie season. When the Fever struggled early, she didn't make excuses. She didn't create false narratives about her childhood. She worked on her game, took accountability for mistakes, and helped turn the team around. That's leadership. That's professionalism. That's what the WNBA needs more of. Angel Reese has talent, nobody's denying that. But talent without accountability is just wasted potential. And right now, we're watching potential get wasted in real time. The missed layups are bad enough. The trash talk while losing is embarrassing. But the false historical claims, that's where it crosses from basketball struggles into credibility problems. The WNBA is trying to grow. Ratings are up, investment is increasing, and new fans are discovering the league. But that growth requires players who can handle success and failure with maturity. It requires honest conversations about real issues, not manufactured grievances that fall apart under basic scrutiny. It requires leaders who understand that every press conference, every interview, every public statement reflects on the entire league. Angel Reese is young. She has time to learn these lessons, but she needs to start learning them now, before the pattern becomes permanent. Because right now, she's becoming known more for her excuses than her excellence. And that's not the legacy any player should want. So here's the question for you. Is this just growing pains for a young player, or is this a fundamental character issue that won't change? Can Angel Reese turn this around? Or are we watching someone who's more interested in being a victim than being a champion? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you appreciate fact-based analysis. And subscribe because we're going to keep calling it exactly how we see it. No bias, no agenda, just the truth backed by evidence. I'll see you in the next one.